It's time for the Epstein class to go, to be held accountable. It was an overwhelming vote, 427 to 1. This should pass the Senate quickly. Senator Thune now has said that the president's ready to sign it. There should be no amendments or shenanigans in the Senate. Send the bill to the president. Look, what do the American people want to know? They want to know who else visited Epstein's island, who raped young girls, who abused young girls, who are the other people who were involved. Some of those names have been shared with Thomas Massie and me by survivors and survivors' lawyers. But what we need is for those files to come out, the files on the Epstein's computers, the witness memorandum, the interviews. It sends a message that Americans are finally sick and tired of a Epstein class, of rich and powerful men who thought they could get away with anything. I mean, it was sick to create a rape island where young girls were taken and trafficked, and it's a horrific moment in our history. It is going to be something we have to grapple with as a nation. I do think when these files come out, from what I've heard from survivors, it's going to shock people that we allowed this to happen, that these rich and powerful people were so divorced from ordinary American values.
We have a terrible habit, both parties, of talking real tough, and then a couple of weeks later we move on to another shiny object. I hope they hang them. I literally hang them with a rope in a tree.
Listen, we knew that with the discharge petition, the votes were going to be there. Everybody is now behind it. President Trump says, you know what? Let's just release it. Now that has well, number one, there's 65,000 pages that have been released. How many pages you think are left? I don't think there's a whole hell of a lot.
Okay.
You know how many pages? 65,000. That's volumes of paper. That's probably taller than you, right?
Look, this is part of the legislative process. Some people don't like them, obviously, because it kind of goes around leadership. But my general view is this is a tool that every member has to discharge legislation that has a majority of the entire body. And in this case, you have legislation that is advancing forward. Ultimately, that is the prerogative of the entire body.